So, this is about the full moon on Wednesday, the 13th of July, and 2022, near Mauna Kea, the tallest mountain on the world from ocean floor. And what do we want to broadcast from this location in the middle of the Pacific? We want to broadcast, and we're using each new moon and each full moon as particularly potent days to do this. We are broadcasting that the Mother God is coming back with maternal values. And right here we have the sun in Cancer. Cancer is the sign where actually the image of the Madonna of Isis, the mother with the child, is located. That's also the sign of the family. It's equivalent to the fourth house. Where's the fourth house? The fourth house is here, but here this is empty now. Now, but the sun is also in the 11th house, and the 11th house is equivalent to the great reformer Aquarius. We have also the Saturn in Aquarius. So here we are going out into the public to proclaim we need maternal values to heal on this planet. And it's not going to be taken very well this time, but we have to do it anyway. You see here, Mercury is very close to the sun, and Mercury is the one that communicates, that talks. And here we have this big fat square between the wounded healer in Aries, the first fire sign, and in the 8th house. And the powers that be are actually using occult powers. They're using what is called magical powers. They're putting spells on the population for us not to see what is happening. And those who see what is happening, we are under attack. But we know that. That has been since a long time, so why should we worry about it too much? Here, the moon in Capricorn. I had already talked about the Sabian symbols, yeah? Here is the prima donna singing, yeah? And here the moon is very close to Pluto. And Capricorn, that stands also for the public, for the powers that be. And right now it is in the 5th house. So to reach the powers that be, we can use art, and we should use art. We have here from the moon to the karmic aim, the North Node, which is in conjunction with Uranus in Taurus, the first earth sign. And this is the 3rd earth sign, yeah. And here's this nice, very beautiful connection between the moon and this point. And their healing happens on the earth. Whether the powers that be like it or not, the earth will help. You know, we who are helping the earth, we are also helped by the earth. Yeah, we know that. So this is going to happen. And then you see here from this point, you see another 60-degree angle. So this is a very important point, and I have lately posted a very beautiful broadcast from one very good astrologer about what's going to happen at 1st of August, when Mars is also conjuncting here. This is going to be very powerful. This is a very powerful point right now. Yeah, and so this is in the ninth house. Ninth house stands for our ideals. So here it is about developing the ideal of how to treat our Earth Mother correctly, properly, lovingly, caringly. Yeah, so that we are deserving her care as well. That's all what it is about. So let's see what we have here. It will be still a lot of work in the public to convince the very rigid powers that be, that are very sclerotic and afraid to leave their positions. Here we have Venus in the 10th house. So Venus has a very special mission here already. Uh, in uh, in Gemini. Gemini is that I call Gemini the journalist. Yeah, there it is about facts. So Venus in Gemini is kind of intellectual, and she has to explain here. Beautiful connection between Venus and Saturn. Saturn, very, very, very earnest, very severe, yeah, in the public now, looking at all that is wrong. And Venus says, I'm going to help. We are going to make this together. So this is not going to be so hard then through Venus, yeah, as she's explaining how to do it with maternal values. Yeah, we are having, as I said, we are having Chiron, and also we're having Jupiter in Aries, and in the 8th house. The 8th house is equivalent to Scorpio. So I talked about there are some occult powers that may try to hinder. But you know what? We have to always look at the obstacles, at what is making us stronger. It took me a long time before I was ready to accept that. I want to stop right here, and I don't know if I want to continue or not. But for those of us who are protecting our Earth Mother, I repeat, before we stop, time to go into the public as mothers. We are mothers. And that's why we need change for our children and the children of our children. Very simple, and we can explain that lovingly and very factually. So much for now. It may be continued.